All right, so I've got those cuts done and I'm ready to put some epoxy in there. Um, but last time when I did the last pour, I grossly overestimated how much epoxy I would actually need. And it's not the first time I've done that. I've done it a couple times. So I was going to try something I saw on another YouTuber's video. Um, they used rice. I've got quinoa here, just because I didn't have any small enough rice for the project. Quinoa is pretty small, but still should be easy enough to clean up and get out of the project. So basically the idea is I'm going to pour this in, level it out to about what I need, and then clear it out and measure how much of it I used. And that should give me a better idea of how much epoxy I need. Now what I didn't count on was how bouncy quinoa is. So that might be why rice is better for this. I thought the little balls might work well, but they kind of go everywhere. But yes, like I said, last time I did this, I made almost, not twice as much, but like a third too much kind of thing. And ended up wasting a bunch because I didn't have anywhere else to put it. But this should give you a reasonable approximation of what's needed, which I think is pretty handy. Put a little bit. I'm guessing I probably have enough in there anyway. So, yeah, I could see, I don't know what kind of rice would be best, but like not a long grain rice probably. Rice might be better than the quinoa. Like I said, this is pretty bouncy. But it gives you a better idea of the volume you need, especially for these weird shapes and stuff. Again, if it was a river table or something a little bit more straightforward and larger, there's some different calculations you can use. But in my case, I didn't have that. So yeah, let's see what this turns out to be. So I just so happen to have this itty bitty little vacuum, and I'm gonna see if this works. So sorry about the noise. Okay, so I've got all the quinoa in the vacuum now. So my theory is that I take this out, take out the filter, definitely going to lose a few to the filter. Again, it gives you an approximation. It's not supposed to be super precise as far as I understand. Okay, so then I've got a measuring cup here, and I can pour this in here. Probably should get a bigger measuring cup, I guess. Okay, so for this pour, I need about 80 mils. Okay, so that makes life pretty good that way, I think. So let me get that mixed up and we'll get that poured. So I'll be doing at least two colors today. I'll be doing a chunk of this in a white outside of the dinosaur, and then the little dots on the dinosaur's back, I'm going to do that in a green color. So I've got where'd it go here? Lost my white. There it is. There it is. All right, so I've got a pearl white mica powder and a green powder that I'm going to use as well. So the green for the little dots and the pearl white for the surround. So I will get that mixed up and we'll get that poured.